And we're go. Hello, welcome. Today we are going to be finishing up what we started yesterday with the hair. So yesterday we started a pretty good base for the ponytail and for the front bangs. We also finished up the side hair and this little like back hair section. Actually, looking at it with fresh eyes, I don't think I quite like it anymore. I think maybe if I just widen these slits a little, I will like it a little more. It'll look a little softer. Yeah, I like that a lot more. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. All right, time to work on hair. So this piece is a bust. I'm gonna delete it. And I'm going to go ahead and convert this piece to mesh so that I can actually make it look the way I want it to. There we go. Hmm. Hey, no fox given. Is there a particular reason or a specific reason you prefer Bezier over Path? I don't know the difference. I followed like one hair tutorial and that was it. That's how I workflow. Yeah, I self-taught moment. Nah, I feel you. I use Path. Maybe Path is easier. That's something I'll have to look into. It's hard to want to change my workflow, because any change means you have to like relearn how to make it apply to your style. But if it's something that will overall improve my speed and quality, or well, hijacks, or keep my quality the same while improving speed, then it's definitely worth looking into. One thing I'm always trying to do is improve my workflow to keep the quality I have and just make things faster. I've also been looking into options for trying to like listen to music while streaming. Because I just really hate when people are streaming with loud music. I prefer to have my own music. So I don't want to like stream with music. And it looks like the only way that really would work, uh, so that people could like listen to music at the same time is like a Discord jam session through Spotify, but not everyone has Spotify, so that's also not perfect. Think Bezier. If Bezier gives more control, then I'm probably gonna stick with Bezier because Bezier or control over like where my curves are is really important. Especially with these shorter hairstyles, dude. I love long hair. Long hair is so much easier. Okay, this piece is almost ready. Hi, Stinky. I assure you I am not stinky. I shower regularly. I'm one of the types of people that if I have greasy hair, I'm just miserable. Like, I hate life. Greasy hair does, like, poison damage. It's a fucking dot, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm a morning shower person and a night shower person. I think there's benefits to both. Um, if I put like clean, fresh bed sheets on my bed, it's definitely a shower before bed situation. That way you have like nice clean sheets and clean jammies and a clean body. Very, very comfy. Set vectors, clear, sharp. Did I? I did not connect these. Oopsies. There we go. So now this piece of hair, this strand, is a lot better. Uh, I love you for doing low poly curves and adding more geometry. Oh, also, I think I got chat showing on the streaming now, which I'm very happy about. And yes. I used to work high poly to low. I even had like subdivides on. Uh, but it just took so long to clean it up. And there were just so many extra verts around like around it that I didn't need, not even for like the bends, but like the vertical verts. Like it took so long to clean up. So I decided to start just adding geometry when I need it instead of taking it away. And that way I'm working as optimized as I can because VRChat's very strict. Oh my god. If you take a look at the VRChat avatar performance rankings, I personally have beef with this particular metric. Um, on PC, 70k polygons is the limit. You immediately go to poor. I hate it. 70k? My my pink fairy fox, the not Sylveon, that model, I optimized it as much as I could. I cut things, I modeled low poly, I meticulously grabbed little bits of fluff, um, and I'm pretty proud of the poly count, all things considered, considering it has like 2, 3 outfits, and hair, and all that fluff. Um, but it's still very poor because the total poly count is 90k. I don't think 90k is a lot, especially because it depends on what you're doing with it. I think I only have like 2 skinned mesh renderers on the entire model. The body, oh, actually, wait, that's wrong. I have multiple skin mesh renderers. But like, and like, there's not a lot of blend shapes. Plus, you can always remove them for optimization. That job we do have. Yeah, yeah. Um, it's very hard making models for VRChat for like selling, not just not commissions, but selling, because I'm trying to find a balance between optimized and customizable without having to just hop into Blender and do everything yourself. That's difficult. Personally, I think that 70k, the cutoff of 70k immediately bringing you to very poor is very harsh. I get why, because anyone who doesn't know how to optimize 3D models for to be game ready, they need to have harsher limits because they don't know how to use those polygons wisely. But dude, come on. 90k, very poor? Give me a few more polys. Give me like 10k more. Give me like 10k more for medium, please. I always optimize my avatars and I crunch compress everything and I work at small texture sizes. Pretty please. VRChat devs, hear my prayers. Okay, now for Quest, that kind of makes sense because a Quest is basically a phone. Like it has the same processing power as like a mobile phone, right? And when you have a whole room full of people, you really gotta optimize the shit out of everything. I started making a Quest version of the Baller Fox. I can't test it, so I can't really release it confidently. Like I can't bug test it because I don't have a Quest. I've been thinking about trying to get one. Yeah, the hard part with like optimization and customization for VRChat is if you want a highly customizable avatar, you typically have to have a lot of blend shapes to morph the body and the face. But that eats up a lot of your memory. On PC too. I always recommend if somebody knows how to open Blender and you purchase one of my models, please customize your basis in Blender and delete anything you don't need. It is much, much better for performance. And then you just go and you just yank those animations out of Unity. Like, get rid of them. You don't need them anymore. We do not offer optimized quest. um, I will never, I will never take commissions to make things quest compatible because a lot of the tricks I do to give extra features, like for example, the Fairy Fox uses Poyomi Shader, and I use a lot of tricks within Poyomi to get extra features by using like decals and sliding UVs around, and you can't recreate that in Quest. You'd have to do like entire mesh swaps and stuff. It's just not the same. And in fact, I feel like it's less performant. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this front bang piece, although it's a little out there, like actually literally out there. Let me pull that in. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this front bang piece, and this is going to be what I build off of for the rest of the bangs. I know how to properly bake neat textures. Ooh. I am kind of bad at materials, like in Unity, so I try to make my textures look as good as possible flat shaded. And I think that also helps with like people who want to make Quest compatible versions. It looks pretty good just by itself. I hope to a point soon where Quest headsets can get to the performance of a decent PC. I think that's coming quicker rather than later. It feels like Apple's trying really hard to focus on wireless though, and we all know the biggest problem is battery life with small devices. We just can't get batteries that last long enough. But like nowadays, like a modern day smartphone, you could like run games on it. You could go play Fortnite. You could just go do that right now. I could just open my phone and play Fortnite right now, which is insane to me. I have this tiny computer right in front of me that folds up and puts in my I got a folding phone. I got a flip. And it just I can access the internet and talk to anybody and I can play games on it and it's just really cool. 3D games. It's just a little phone. I do play Fortnite, so I might stream games. I also play like Overwatch, League of Legends, Helldivers, the newest obsession. I streamed WoW a couple nights ago. I thought it might be fun, like if I don't want to stop streaming, but I maybe need a break from modeling at some point, just play some games. What do you think of Helldivers? Okay, so I've never played Helldivers. I didn't even know what it was until my partner showed it to me and he wanted to play, right? Uh, and oh my god, it's so much fun. It is so campy and cheesy and cinematic. The voice acting is amazing. There's like four random voices, and you can choose to like pick one or keep them random. Um, and they have these crazy fun lines like "For liberty, I'm not dying today" and shit like that. And it's just very cinematic. Um, and it's so cheesy and fun because if you die, it's like part of the lore of the game. They just send in a new Helldiver with like, if you have it set, a random like person, just a random voice. Canonically, your character has died. And I love canonical death in video games. It's so fun. The gameplay is also really cool. The enemies you fight all have like specific weaknesses, and for example, like when you're fighting the bugs, you can shoot off like plates of armor and legs and stuff, and it affects their animations. And to call down like help or tools and weapons, you have to like DDR. You have to do little fucking Konami code every time you want to like respawn another player or call down like a machine gun. And there's all sorts of different weapons that I'm unlocking right now. It's super fun. It was a little rough at first because if anyone's been following, they had a really rough launch on PC. You couldn't play with other people, and this game is not balanced for you to solo at all. It's very difficult, even on the easier modes. There's just a lot going on. Um, so it was very hard to enjoy the game for the first like week or two. But right now it's all working. Matchmaking is working. I can play with my friends again. It's really fun. It's even more fun if you get a whole squad of four going, because then you guys have like call outs and you're like screaming. Sorry, I got distracted talking about video games instead of working. Streaming is such a distraction. That's okay. I plan on trying to finish this hair tonight. But yeah, the canonical death is very funny. I know everybody's making the comparison right now, but Starship Troopers, basically the video game. Um, it's very satirical about like the whole like dying for your life and liberty in your country and go fight the bugs and uh like pushing your way of life. Like it's very there's some cheeky political commentary that I'm able to uh enjoy because it's Starship Trooper style where it's on the nose but very fun. There is a setting apparently for the curve rotating, but I don't like it. Let me find it. There's a setting here and I hate that setting. I don't turn it on. I think it's the twist method. I think you change it to tangent. Yeah. And then but honestly, I kind of prefer it connected. I don't know if there's like a way to like do this well, but I've never been able to make it work. Like let me try just a random piece. So if I set this to tangent, yeah, I don't understand how this is supposed to work. Like I think the way it works is yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, it's got like some weirdness going on. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know how to use that option properly. But if you want to look it up, changing the twist method to tangent does something. Yeah, no, tangent fixes that. I just don't know how to use tangent. So if you look, so if I move this vert, right, everything's like rotating. But if you set it to tangent, that doesn't really happen, but it's like weirdly glitchy. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, yeah, I don't know why it does that. I don't know the setting. I don't know what it's used for. Wouldn't dare look in my eyes. I'm listening to the Heathers musical soundtrack. So fucking good. I love musical music. I love when you can watch a story or watch a movie or watch a musical through the music. A myriad of scars. Myriad. Nice. I think I've got this piece as good as it'll get while it's a curve. I'll swap that into a mesh soon. It's really coming together. The cute little side bangs and the cute little, the part on the front bangs. I don't know if I like the shape though. It feels more flowy down versus like up and bounce. This might be a little closer. Oh, I know what's going on. So I want like a piece to come out here, but I also want something flowy down here. I need to just separate this into two different bits. So I'm going to duplicate this, separate it. Yeah, there we go. Something flowy. But then this piece up here will help keep it up and sporty. There we go. Okay, this is looking much cuter. Still isn't good though. Hairlines are cursed. They're just not real. Do 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 do. There we go. Okay, those bangs are looking a lot more up and sporty. Yo, that's adorable. Thank you. I'm working on some cute hair for her. Something very up and sporty to go with her other outfit. It's very cute. She has a tank top and workout shorts and cute little shoes. No, the ears are in the way. I think I need a slightly more squish. Oh, do I have a slightly more squished? Yeah, hair curve 4. I think that's what I need here. We're gonna do hair curve 4. Yeah, this is a little more what I needed. So this will be flat here, and then I'll curve this up. And this will be part of... There we go. Ugh. Hair kind of sucks sometimes. I love making hair, but oh my god. Nothing about this is coming out good, but that's okay. I'm gonna switch to the back ponytail for a little bit since that's a lot looser and more fun. Where is the pigtail? Or the, little scrunchie. I'm gonna start tucking it into the scrunchie so I do less work. There we go. I was gonna say the hair reminds me of Coco Bandicoot. Who's Coco Bandicoot? I never. It's like the Crash Bandicoot stuff. Oh no, I can see it. I can see it because there's like a blonde ponytail and like a blonde haired, orange haired, like furry character with like blue green eyes. I can see that. Uh, I never played that game. I don't know what console it was on, but we didn't have that when I was younger. Back in my day, we played Mario on the NES. Unironically, because my grandmother like bought a couple like game consoles for my aunt, uncle, and mom, but then after that, like she was like, "Okay, I'm not buying any more of these. These are the only games y'all need." And we just played that. The cool part about that is that my uncle and my mom could always come and help us if we were struggling with a game because they grew up playing it too. GameCube? We never had a GameCube. Um, I think the newest console that my mom got uh before she swapped to a computer back when home computers were still kind of new was the N64. Yeah, that's where my consoles ended. Except for I think we got a Wii one time. Game company. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, it's great if you get some free shit from your job. All right, that ponytail is starting to look full and beautiful. It's getting there. Oh, I absolutely love the Heather soundtrack. This is so good.